VW has an all-new Halo model, and no, it's not one of those W8s or the Phaeton. They've called it the Arteon, and it picks up where the CC left off, offering VW shoppers a more stylish alternative to the Passat.
The Beetle has been squashed, the wagons sent back to the 70s, and the Golf's future is as uncertain as Tiger Woods' tee shot. Yup, VW is becoming an SUV brand. So as Americans continue to throw shade at cars in general, the Arteon's arrival feels like a day late and a dollar short. But if you still appreciate something lower and sexier, then you'll want to check this one out because it's a really solid offering. Masking its hatchback design quite well, the Arteon possesses surprising cargo volume that can easily be expanded to Atlas SUV-level proportions. Combined with its frameless doors, beautiful wheel designs, and modernist front fascia, the Arteon expresses distinction in a premium manner. But because we've been looking at this car for a number of years now, leading up to its dealership debut, it's not nearly as striking as it once was. It's attractive, but I wouldn't call it a head-turner. Not all that dissimilar to its corporate cousin, the Audi A5 Sportback, the Arteon is available in front or all-wheel drive in SE, SEL, and R-Line trims, ranging in price from around $37,000 to just over $47,000. No matter, VW's giving you a 268 horsepower 2-liter turbo 4 that prefers premium unleaded, mated to an 8-speed automatic. Expect about 23 mpg in combined driving.
The Arteon is an attractive car with elevated driving dynamics. Combining big cargo volume with all-wheel drive, it might just have you reconsidering that small sport utility purchase. Though technically a 5-seater, the hump in the back really relegates it to 4-passenger status. But underneath the hatch is cavernous cargo capacity. The Nappa leather is really soft, the seats are extremely comfortable, and the sporty, sophisticated drive highlights the benefits of German engineering that will leave you impressed from behind the wheel. But having been revealed nearly 3 years ago, the cutting-edge styling has already been dulled, and this cabin is unbecoming of a premium brand's flagship.
The standard adaptive damping system, in addition to the driving mode selection, is what takes the Arteon from middling to moving. The ride quality is impeccable, soft and forgiving, yet agile and secure. Just choose the setup that best meets your drive. It's a confident car on the country roads in the grand touring style. I miss having paddle shifters on this SEL trim though, because the chassis seems worthy.
The Arteon has an Audi-level feel to its drive, and the more miles I put on it, the more impressed I've become. Now, good seats can go a long way to fortifying that car-to-driver relationship, and I could drive the Arteon all day. It is that comfortable. And even though there's no V6, this drivetrain showcases enough power and refinement to keep everyone satisfied. I just wish the cabin could match the luxury that oozes out from behind the wheel.
The infotainment is very solid and easy to use, the 8-speaker sound system punches above its weight, and the digital cockpit puts a wealth of information at your fingertips. The rearview camera's image is also super sharp. Adaptive cruise control is always welcome, but at nearly $43,000, there are things I can't find, such as any kind of lane keeping assist, wireless device charging, and a power-operated hatch, which would really come in handy here because this one rises high and is quite heavy. And at highway speeds, it's also louder in here than I would have imagined. The center console is small too. But the comfort level is high. The driving position is typical VW excellence, and the rear seats are certainly spacious enough, though there are no USB ports back here. But when the Arteon is advertised as the brand's flagship, I need at least 10% more wow factor when I open the door. This simply looks like every other VW car I've stepped foot in over the past 5 years.
From the outside, the Arteon probably looks like it's trading in a lot of practicality for its coupe-like styling. But open up the hatch and you will see that the cargo capacity is more than enough for long trips out of town.
MSRP of this one with no options is $42,790. It's a car I'd be happy to drive every day. And with 4Motion, it's a perfect year-round family car with some flair. But more pizzazz would be welcome, and at this price, the Buick Regal GS is certainly worthy of your consideration. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.